Hello children, welcome to our numerals lesson today. This lesson was produced by Rwanda Education Board with support from UNICEF. My name is Teacher John. This lesson is for Primary 6, Mathematics Unit 1. Dear adults, we still encourage you to support the children during this radio learning program. In this lesson, friends, you will still need a notebook and a pen. Now, let us review what we learned in the previous lesson. Dear children, what did we learn in our previous numerals lesson? Very good. In our previous numerals lesson, we learned about rounding off whole numbers to the nearest tens. Dear friends, let us check the answers for your homework in the previous lesson. In the previous lesson, in your homework, I asked you to round off the numbers 27,375 and the number 1,365,232 to the nearest tens. I hope you got 27,375 rounded off to the nearest tens. We get 27,380. And for the number 1,365,232 rounded off to the nearest tens, we get 1,365,230. I repeat, the number 27,375 rounded off to the nearest tens, you got 27,380. And the number 1,365,232 rounded off to the nearest tens, we get 1,365,230. Very good. Dear children, in today's lesson, we will learn about rounding off whole numbers to the nearest hundreds. I repeat, in today's lesson, we will learn about rounding off whole numbers to the nearest hundreds. But first, let us have a short break. We'll be back.
Come along and play with us.
Welcome back, dear children. Like I said before the break, in today's lesson, we will learn about rounding off whole numbers to the nearest hundreds. But first, we will have a warm-up. You may stand up. You will sing along with me as you make any body movement that you wish. It's a chant we had in our previous lesson. Are you ready, children? Let's go. Underline the digit. Look on the right. If it's a 5 or more, add 1 more. If it's a 4 or lower, just ignore. Very good. Let us sing it again, dear children. The statements are: underline the digit, look on the right. If it's a 5 or more, add 1 more. If it's a 4 or lower, just ignore. Wow, we are now going to sing it fast. Let's go. Underline the digit, look on the right. If it's a 5 or more, add 1 more. If it's a 4 or lower, just ignore. Very good. I hope you liked it, dear children. Now we can sing it one more time together while we clap or make any other body movement. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Underline the digit, look on the right. If it's a 5 or more, add 1 more. If it's a 4 or lower, just ignore. Well done, friends. Remember, friends, rounding off to the nearest whole number requires us to remember our place values. Do you still remember your place values? Very good. What are place values, friends? Very good. A place value, we said, is what tells us the value of a digit in a number based on the location of that digit. Some of the place values include ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, and so on. Now, friends, like I told you before, in today's lesson, we will learn about rounding off whole numbers to the nearest hundreds. Dear friends, to round off to the nearest hundreds, we look at the digit to the right. That means it's a digit in the tens position. You know your place values, don't you? If the digit is greater or equal to 5, we round up. Like in the previous lesson, rounding up means we add 1 to the digit in the hundreds position. We add 1 to the digit in the hundreds position, and all the digits to the right of the hundreds position become 0. Don't mind, we will have more examples. If the digit to the right, that means a digit in the tens position. You know very well your place values. The position on the right of the hundreds is the tens. So if the digit to the right, that means the digit in the tens position is less than 5. That means it is either 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. We round down. Friends, in our previous lesson, we saw what rounding down means. And now in this case, rounding down means the digit in the hundreds position doesn't change. The digit in the hundreds position doesn't change. And the digits to the right of the hundreds position all take on the digit 0. Dear friends, you heard in our warm-up, we highlighted all these steps. We will have examples after this short break.
Come along and play with us.
Welcome back, children. I'm glad you're still with me. Let us have some examples, friends. Round off the number 56,786 to the nearest hundreds. I repeat, round off the number 56,786 to the nearest hundreds. To make it easy, I'll be saying these numbers as digits. So, round off the number 56786. It is 56786 to the nearest hundreds. Dear friends, which digit do we have in the hundreds position? Very good. Since you know your place values very well, you know that we have digit 7. You can see that we have digit 7 in the hundreds position. Looking to the right of the hundreds position, there is digit 8 in the tens position. Digit 8 is greater than 5, dear friends. Therefore, what do we do? Very good. We round up by adding 1 to digit 7 in the hundreds position. And it becomes 8. We are adding 1 to 7 in the hundreds position to become 8, just because the 8 in the tens position is greater than 5. Remember, all the position to the right take on digit 0. Dear friends, can you try to write down our new number rounded off to the hundreds? Very good. So our number 56786 rounded off to the nearest hundreds is 56800. To read it, our number 56,786 rounded off to the nearest hundreds is 56,800. Okay, friends, well done. Let us have another example. Round off the number 4,125,634 to the nearest hundreds. The number is 4,125,634, and we are rounding it off to the nearest hundreds. Friends, like I said, we first check the position or the place value to which we are supposed to round off. So, in the hundreds position, we have digit 6. Looking to the right of the hundreds position, there is digit 3, and that is a digit in the tens position. Friends, what do we say about if the number is less than 5? Very good. We say that we round down. So friends, digit 3, as you see, is less than 5. Therefore, we round down by keeping digit 6 in the hundreds position as it is. And all the positions to the right take on digit 0. That means our number 4,125,634 rounded off to the nearest hundreds is 4,125,600. As you can see, the digits 3 and 4 have become 0, while 6 remained the way it is. And therefore, to read it out, our number 4,125,634 rounded off to the nearest hundreds is 4,125,600. Very good. Now friends, let us have a break. We will be back shortly.
Come along and play with us.
Welcome back, dear children. Dear children, can you try this out on your own? Round off the numbers 2,302,576 to the nearest hundreds. The number is 2,302,576. 2,302,576. You have few seconds to do so. Dear friends, I hope you have finished. Let us check our answer. In the hundreds position, we have digit 5. Looking to the right of the hundreds position, there is digit 7. Digit 7 is in the tens position. Digit 7 is greater than 5. Therefore, what do we do, friends? We round up by adding 1 to digit 5 in the hundreds position. It becomes 6. And remember, the positions to the right of the hundreds position take on digit 0. And remember, each of the place values on the right will have to take on digit 0. So our number 2,302,576 rounded off to the nearest hundreds is 2,302,600. In other words, the number 2,302,576 rounded off to the nearest hundreds becomes 2302600. Well done, friends. Can you try this out also? Round off the number 1325743 to the nearest hundreds. In other words, round off the number 1,325,743 to the nearest hundreds. I repeat, round off the number 1325743 to the nearest hundreds. In other words, round off the number 1,325,743 to the nearest hundreds. You have few seconds to do so. Very good. I hope you have finished. In the hundreds position, we have digit 7. Looking to the right of the hundreds position, there is digit 4. Digit 4 is less than 5. Therefore, we round down by keeping digit 7 in the hundreds position as it is, and the positions to the right of the hundreds take on digit 0. And each of the positions to the right of the hundreds position take on digit 0. So our number 1,325,743 rounded off to the nearest hundreds is 1,325,700. 1,325,700. Well done, friends. Before we end our lesson, let us review what we have learned today. What have you learned today, dear children? Perfect. We have learnt about rounding off to the nearest hundreds. We have learnt that to round off to the nearest hundreds, we add 1 if the number to the right of the digit in the hundreds position is greater or equal to 5. The positions on the right of the hundreds position then take on digit 0. If the digit to the right of the hundreds, that means a digit in the tens position, is less than 5, we round down. That means the digit in the hundreds position doesn't change, and all the digits to the right of the hundreds position become 0. For your homework, friends, round off the following numbers to the nearest hundreds. I will read them out digit by digit. The numbers are 327,381. That's the first number. I repeat, the first number is 327,381. 327,381. And the second number is 2,365,542. And the second number is 2,365,542. 2,365,542. Dear friends, that is it for today. Thank you for participating. Remember to join us for our next numerous lesson. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, 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 teacher. Goodbye, children. See you next time. Goodbye, 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 teacher. Goodbye, children. See you